right, the first of our special right triangles, our 45, 45, 90 triangle. Here we go. Remember, it's A root 2 is our rule. All right, so I always label my sides. Okay, from my class, you know that. Across from the 45 is A radical 2. Well, look here. I know that this A is 2, so that makes Y 2, and that makes X 2 radical 2. Look at my next triangle. This is A, my hypotenuse is A radical 2. Well, look at it again. Check this out. It's 8 root 2. So that tells me that my A is 8. So X is 8 and Y is 8 because the 8 is attached to the radical 2 here. All right, it's 8 times radical 2. Oh, this side in our rule is A times radical 2. A and 8 are in the same position. Okay. This one is a little bit different, but pretty, I mean, it's the same special right triangle again. All right. You'll notice that our A value now is 2 radical 2. So that means that this side is 2 radical 2 and our Y is also 2 radical 2. But our X value, so our hypotenuse, is A times radical 2. Well, if A is 2 radical 2, then X is going to be 2 radical 2 radical 2. Which means, well, if I do radical 2 times radical 2, I get 2 radical 4, which is just 2 times 2, so X is 4. Some of us are able to jump to this part in our head. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I write it out so you understand the actual steps that people would be doing in their head. Okay? When you multiply radical by itself, like root 2 times root 2 or root 3 times root 3, the square root essentially cancels out. Why? Because really we get 4. 4 is a perfect square, so it just becomes 2. All right. Let's go on to this next one. 15 is similar to 14. All right, we got A root 2. Again, all right, our A value is 5 root 2, which means that N equals 5 root 2. M is going to be A radical 2, or just 5 root 2 root 2. Well, again, that's going to end up being just 5 times 2. Well, how did you get 5 times 2? Because it's 5 root 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So M is 10. All right. Let's see. I think we go 30, 60, 90 next. Yeah, we're going to pause there.